Hi, my name is Crystal, and this is my story so far. Growing up, I had a pretty sweet childhood, always playing outside, riding my bike, going to the park every Sunday with my sister and pops. But wait, you see, my parents had no knowledge at the time about healthy foods and the difference between good and bad options. So every Sunday after playing at the park, we would walk to McDonald's and munch out. Years pass and I'm getting heavier and heavier. Family problems arise. My sister and I create an emotional eating bond, making each other enablers to poor eating choices. Eating a pint of Haagen-Dazs ice cream each, one for her and one for myself, and to accompany all of that, as if it weren't enough already, we would split an entire package of Oreos. This happened every other night during one summer, and I blew up. I started doing things I had never done, and shoot, I was young. I was experimenting and doing all sorts of quote unquote fun stuff. Eventually, all that so called fun led to a very sad and depressed Crystal. My life was a mess, doing all the wrong things, messing up in college, wrecking my car, not caring about a damn thing. My 22nd birthday comes along, and here we go with the same old stuff. What ends up happening? Our friend crashes into a pole on the way home. Airbags went off, smoke in the car, and we were all asleep. I always think if that pole would have tipped over, it would have landed on the passenger and on me. Who knows what it could have cost? Could it have cost us our lives? Probably. So on April 16, 2012, 5 days after my birthday, I decided to change things around. I cut out drinking, smoking, partying, everything. I had enough. I needed to love myself and find some sort of light. At that time, I was working at Whole Foods Market, and boy, did I flood my mind with all of the knowledge I possibly could.
What was your heaviest weight?
The heaviest I got was 273. I was really heavy, really depressed, just unhealthy, pre diabetic.
And where do you think your life would be if you hadn't changed it?
I honestly don't know. I think I would have been heavier. I think I would have had more health complications. On my mom's side of the family, they have high blood pressure. That could have came along. I could have actually got type 2 diabetes. There's a lot of things that I think could have happened. My life was a mess, and I think I could have even been dead. Working at Whole Foods Market made me feel like I was at the right place for my own personal journey and growth. Many people work in places like this and don't realize how many available resources they have. All this information about health and nutrition is available to you and to me. It was the most awesome thing I was blessed to have. I stopped eating red meat and was working out at a global gym, hitting it hard on the elliptical 5 times a week for 40 minutes to an hour. I remember I would beg my sister to come work out with me. And when I say beg, I mean beg. But she never wanted to. But I didn't care. I kept striving. I had a goal in mind and I was gonna get there. My initial goal was to lose weight and look good. 2013 passes, and around July, I decided to join CrossFit. When 2014 comes along, I decided to stop eating chicken. I just had enough. I knew too much about where it comes from, how most chickens are treated, the hormones, injections to make them grow big and fast. No, I decided I have to change that. I went pescatarian and it was fabulous. I felt great. It wasn't a hard transition at all. By that time, I had lost a good 60 pounds, and nothing can really stop you once you start. So, towards the end of 2015, a little before Thanksgiving, I decided to try having a vegan diet. I tried it out for 3 weeks. My first vegan Thanksgiving, yeah. And then I ate fish. I had it for 2 days, and I felt really uncomfortable and weird. I didn't like the fullness I got. Those 3 weeks of a plant based diet really made me feel full, but light at the same time. A different kind of full. So after those 2 days, I decided to go back and give a vegan diet a second chance. And here I stand, 5 months, almost six, of a plant based diet, and I feel amazing.
Would you say it took you a long time to lose the weight?
No, I did it the right way, at least in my opinion. With proper nutrition and exercising all the time. I didn't do any diet pill. I didn't take anything. I focused on eating right and working out, getting active, getting out there, learning how to properly nourish my body. I remember I joined CrossFit in the middle of 2013. I joined CrossFit and I got really into it. I had a lot of, I guess, like a drive to get better and see where I can go. And we were working out, and there was this girl that was with me, like in the class with me. She was, in my opinion, she was pretty good. And we were doing box jumps in the workout. And as soon as she asks me, what round are we in? I look up and I fall from doing a box jump. I break my foot and I'm out for 4 months, about 4 months. And it took a toll on me. It got me depressed. But you know what I did? As soon as I started like walking again, well, with a walking boot, I started showing up to the gym. I would get on the rower and row. I would do little arm workouts, abs, and just continue working out. One of my friends, Chris, he would give me a ride to the gym just so that I could work out and continue striving to get better each and every day, and not letting this one bump on the road stop me from continuing this path that I was at. And for some people, it takes, a year to lose 100 pounds. For some people, it might take 2 years, 3 years. For me, it took 4 years, and I'm still on a journey to continue growing and learning and continue this healthy journey. Like, who would have ever thought that I would have gone vegan now? Like, I would have never thought that. It's crazy. The more you learn, the more you grow. Knowledge is truly powerful. This past year has been such a blessing. Meeting different people in the CrossFit community, meeting people at my current job, and having full on conversations about nutrition, health, fitness, longevity, all of those beautiful things. Back then, if you would have asked me, I would have never thought I'd be where I am today. Having the awesome help to continue cutting down and just motivating me more to be the strong and fit girl I was always meant to be. Who would have ever thought? It all started with doing it for my health. And now, the more I have learned, the more I am thankful for the resources out there that are available to help me learn more and help me stay strong to continue this lifestyle, to continue learning, growing, and appreciating every living thing on this planet. We are all the same with a different journey. I am passionate, strong, and humbled by my experiences. All the tears and emotional roller coasters, the ups and downs, the feelings of never being satisfied, the grind and extra work that I would put in. I know all that. The understanding that tomorrow is a new day and we must keep our heads held high, remaining confident and strong in our decisions. I've been there, and I just want those who are in similar shoes as I once were to know you can do this. You can do this. Take that step toward a new positive life, a new world. Love yourself enough to say, that's it.
Nice.
Come on, Crystal.
Lightweight.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
I'll always remain humbled by my experiences, and I hope I can someday help others in achieving their personal health goals. What once was a selfish decision is now a moment of giving. All I would love to be is someone there for others. I want people to know that I know how it feels, and I know what hard work and willpower is. I'm here to hopefully help and inspire you in some way. Thank you to everyone who has been there by my side from day one. My parents, my awesome sister, my CrossFit family, my friends from everywhere. Guys, I'm a little pops, popular. I'm kidding. But thank you. Thank you to everyone. Thank you for believing in me and understanding me and pushing me and expecting things from me, because that just motivated more to prove to myself that I can do this, that I can change who I am, that I can hopefully, not only for myself, but hopefully I can help someone out there and inspire others. Thank you all for all of that. I love you all. Thank you.
Yeah! One more, come on!
4 years ago, I made the decision to change how I was living and change my environment, and all for positivity. I was my biggest cheerleader. But just never forget that when you think you're alone, when you think you're doing this just on your own, you have so many people rooting for you, pushing you, just because they want to see you happy. Keep going.